This is the Tops knife Fieldcraft. Tops Brothers, some of the most expensive and some of the most well-reviewed, well-thought-of bushcraft knives that you can have. Is it worth it? I don't know. We'll find out. Alright, so I got kind of a messed up old piece of wood here, and I'm just going to start off seeing if I can split through it real quick, doing some batoning. Even though it's kind of messed up, I would hope for the price of this thing that this would have no issues. Besides for this last piece that wants to hang on, pretty much had no issues. If we need to carve into something or cut it, it's not really going to have any issues with that either. Although I will say it's not exactly the most comfortable for my hands specifically to do this stuff with, but it will get the job done. It'll slice through stuff and cut it just fine. Whatever you need to do with it, you're not going to have too many issues there. As far as how it feels, it's got this kind of wood textures handled, but it's not wood. Can't remember the exact material of it. Marcata. Yeah. Oh, it survived. Let me borrow the knife. But overall, it doesn't feel terrible. It's just not necessarily my favorite style for it. I wish the handle was a little bit beefier on it, and then maybe the blade a little bit longer, but that's just not the style that it is. This jimping is actually pretty good. Something that I have a complaint with most of the knives that I messed with is the jimping isn't very good, but this one is. The coating on it gives me a little bit of worries because a lot of knives that have this black coating, you go to strike a ferro rod, which this one does come with, but we're not going to be testing it out today. Sometimes if you strike that, it won't actually work. It does have this piece at the bottom that is supposed to be for that. We've tried using it and we don't have much luck with that either. But if I had to say, just as a quick little review here, I don't think I would buy it for the price. We got like a Flisson knife and an M-Tex and stuff that we use all the time. Some Alpha Dogs that we use that are not cheap, but not this expensive. And personally, I don't see the hype behind it. But overall, it's still pretty cool. Thanks to Always Survive for letting me play with it for a second. And we'll be back with some more.